All right, Pisces, let's get this show on the road. It is Thursday, and Thursday is all about how the past has been affecting your journey so far. Now, I've started doing a little meditation. I pull extra oracle cards with the card that came out for that day, and I'd really just take the time to let it all come in, let spirit come in, so that you can get the most out of these, okay? I wanted to let you know, if you're interested in a giveaway, you have to be subscribed to my website. So I'm going to let you do that through this video, and then I'll let you know what the giveaway is in the extended. All you have to do is press on the link and join my website for free. All you have to do is confirm to get the notifications, and then you're all set to go. So today we're looking at energies that are affecting you. What came out was the Seven of Pentacles, but in reverse. So for me, that card means that the way that you are assessing things may be affecting how you are doing things today, how you are perceiving things. Right after that, the card of abundance and the card of despondence came in. And these are places where you need work. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. You have the original tarot, and I also have the muse that I'm going to be using. I'm giving you the names because I also have a link down there that's got all the decks that I use in alphabetical order on my website, and if you are interested, you can purchase them there. All right, so we have abundance and despondence, and I actually went and checked out what this, because they were so interesting. And the abundance card, if you see, you almost see somebody, you know, there's a treasure below, and you see this man, he's like, you know, really having problems with it, and then you see this little girl and a for sale sign. I just had to read what all of that was. And basically what they said is that he lost a coin and then just complained and hemmed and hawed about it, while she lost a coin and then invented a magnet to go and get coins, and got more coins, so many coins in fact that she was able to buy a house. So it is talking about how you view things. It's by perspective, right? Are you scarcity thinking, as in, oh no, I lost a coin? Or are you, hey, this is a great opportunity for me to excel and see if I can find solutions, okay? So it says, think about, it says, be wary of using financial situations as excuses to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Now, they're using money, but for me, it's for all situations. Are you using something that happens in your life as a way to discourage you from assessing the situation, going, okay, instead of assessing, which is what the upright is, instead of looking at the situation and going, oh, all right, I need to find a different way, okay, I need to weed out what's bad and keep what's good, you immediately become, there's the other card, despondent, okay, like, oh, nothing but bad happens to me, this is how it always turns out. And this, you know, I'm not blaming you, Pisces, I've done it myself. When you have had many, many, many things happen to you over the course of time, you get a little jaded in the way you think of things. And it's not because you don't want to put the work in, but you know what? I think sometimes you feel, why do I always have to put so much work in to get anything done? Okay? So you almost get like despondent to it. It's almost like giving up. You're going, I'm done doing, always having to be the one to do all the work. Okay? And so the inquiry here I like is, in which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? What do I need to do? This is feeling helpless, okay? And then acceptance, or, you know, of circumstances, and having to take action. This also talks about the fact that when things happen to her in this image, they were talking about the fact that she's like, oh, you know, why do I always have to do something? And I feel like I'm always stuck. But then when something happened to her friend, she went in and she did it. She took action, and it gave her a reason for being. The reason I mentioned that as well is Pisces, if you are trying to trudge through your life, okay, this is coming in loud and clear from Spirit. If you're doing things in your life that are not interesting to you, that it's just day-to-day actions to get through your day of uninspired life, this may become a thing. You won't want to save yourself. You won't want to find a solution. You will become despondent in your life. So the key to that from your past, Pisces, is the situation that you're constantly assessed to fix. Is it bringing any passion to you? Is it something that makes you happy? That's the real issue here, okay? That's the real thing. If you're fixing something constantly or trying to just live life, okay, because life will throw you things, and then you try to fix them and you try to look at them in a different perspective, etc., etc., this will always happen. It happens to everybody, okay? Big or small, we have things to repair, fix, focus, re-shift, whatever you want to call it. But the thing about it is that what are you fixing? Is it bringing you any passion to your life? Or do you feel like you have to always constantly go through the motions of something that doesn't interest you at all? That would be the major difference in how you are looking at things. When she had to deal with stuff that was just, you know, the mundane stuff that she had to fix, it was like, oh, why always me? But when it became something to help somebody else, maybe something she was passionate about, taking care of somebody or loving somebody, then it wasn't such a big deal, okay? So it's just showing you the perspective of when it matters and when it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards here. We're going to talk about this some more. They really want you to find what makes you happy in your life, what sparks that fire inside of yourself, Pisces. You have the two materials, right? Because that will make you adapt a lot easier. Yesterday we had the adaptation card, the adaptive card in the reverse. In this case, they're showing you the adapting card in the upright. When you're passionate about something, you will take the time it takes to assess. You're not going to rush through the process or just simply give it all up. Because that's what I feel with this assessment card. It's like, oh, I'm so tired of fixing stuff, of assessing stuff, of reassessing stuff, of researching this crap. I don't want to do it anymore, okay? When you infuse the passion back in your life, you're going to want to do the work. You're going to want to adapt, okay? It's just going to come naturally. You won't have to force the issue. So maybe choices of the past, the things that you've done before, they've made it that you don't really want to. If you're feeling like that, you're just tired of it, okay? You have the Priestess, right? So if you are going through the motions here, that means you've disconnected from your intuition. Because we know, Pisces, that if you follow your intuition, if you follow your wisdom and your intuition, and you're receptive spiritually, and you meditate, and you consult your higher self, and if you're quiet and you listen to your dreams, then you'll know you're on the wrong path. You'll know that something's not fitting. Discontent for me in my life means there's something I need to look at and something I need to fix or heal. Okay? This is why this is like, it's a greatest gift of life to make you feel out of sorts. Because it is the greatest opportunity for you to fix it. Okay? Not to sit in it, endlessly immobilized. To fix it. To move forward. Okay? They're saying if you sit there and say, poor me all the time, that's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to feel poor. You're going to look poor. You're going to be poor. Okay? If you're abundant, you feel abundant, you'll be happy, you'll be abundant, you'll be fulfilled. So it's really, I know it sounds simplistic the way I say it, but at the core of it, Pisces, really is what it is. Okay? Queen of Emotions. Again with the meditative, okay? The High Priestess is in reverse. The Queen is not. She is also very, very spiritual, psychic queen. She's the most psychic of them all. She's very introspective. She's very emotional. And she's also a counselor. So I'm feeling from this card that you need to take time and counsel yourself. You need to figure out what is going on with you, why you are feeling the way that you do, okay? Why did you go down this road of despondency and lackluster? Why haven't you moved out of that energy yet? Why aren't you following the things that make you happy? Okay? I feel like we're doing Masterclass today, Pisces. Okay, so these are the other energies they'd like you to pay attention to. The Hierophant, right. Out with the old, in with the new. Pretty simple, okay? I feel that she's enlightened, standing on a mountain bigger than life with color surrounding her, but if you look, she's got a hood on her head. So there's still work to be done. For me, that means there's work to be done. Okay, you're still not quite shining as beautifully as you should. If you look at this card as well with the juggling, her head is like all the way back. You can hardly see her head, okay? It's like you're still not fully in the picture. There's still stuff missing, okay? And yes, some of you may even be on your journey, going on your journey and feeling this way. Like I said, sometimes you can be going down the road, you've got everything to be happy and abundant for, and suddenly you find yourself falling flat. What is going on? You know, I should be ecstatic, I should be happy. Stop, look, pay attention to how you're feeling. Sometimes it's just a hormonal thing, especially for women. I can vouch for that one, okay? And you just take a day or two and things feel better. We are still of the human realm. But sometimes when it doesn't go away, you need to be looking at why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Are you truly following your life's path? Are you truly doing what is inspiring you to move forward? Or is it just a program response? Is it a conditioned thing? And now that you finally have the ability to grasp what you want, you're grasping for things that really aren't yours. They're just you're grasping for things you thought you may want. And as soon as that throws you a little bit of a wrench, you're like, oh, this is too hard. I don't feel like this anymore. If you don't feel like this right away, maybe it was just never meant for you to have that. That's not what you really want. Okay, so take a closer look. Really take your time to figure out, is this really the road you want to go down? Okay, it's not too late to change directions. It's never too late to change directions. Until you draw your last breath, it is never too late to change direction. And even after that, even after that. Because when we leave here, I think we're planning the next jaunt. So for wherever, you know. Three of Emotions, right. What they want you to do is to let go of the old, embrace the new, take that cape off and reconnect with your emotions. The Three of Emotions is reconnection card. This is celebrate yourself, elevate yourself, okay? You may want to, they're saying, talk to those, all week it's been about finding like-minded people, okay? Find your tribe. It's also about the void. It's also about wiping, try for a minute being a blank page or a black space with nothing in it. And then when you're left alone in that space, ask yourself, who am I? Okay? Big questions, big questions. But they're saying it's important that you know the answer to that. Okay? And it doesn't mean that that's not going to change over time, Pisces. You constantly change through your life. You are not the person you were last week than you are this week. However, you should always be sure at the fundamental level of who you are and what you want. Okay? It should come just naturally to you from a very simple blank sheet of paper, void in the dark, kind of no questions asked. Okay? It should just be a natural gut reaction of an answer. And if you're asking, I know some of you are going to go, yes, it's okay to say I don't know. That happens too. It's a scary thing to say I don't know, but it just means that maybe you have been living your life through other people's expectations for so long that you never really asked yourself that question. So you need to go and discover. And yes, you don't need to sample everything in life. You can start out small. But you can walk around in a space of I don't know for a while. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I like. But I'll let you know as soon as I find out. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to look around to see what inspires me, what incites me to action. Okay? That's okay too. And that's fine. Alright, so it's to reconnect with yourself, whatever that means, Pisces. Oh yeah, this is big stuff today. Big stuff. They're bringing in the big stuff. Until you become the muse of emotions. The muse of emotions is the King of Cups. Important to that is your big heart, Pisces. Okay? Open your heart and feel the care. Okay? This is talking about despondency. This is so out of character with Pisces that this should be an immediate, like a red flag. Right away you should know, like, oh God, there's something really wrong when you disconnect from emotion, Pisces. Okay? So important to you in finding what you're really passionate about is reconnecting and being master of that big heart and that emotional connection you feel with people and yourself. When you find that, you know that this is your compass setting for you. Okay? And it's a wise, emotionally mature, okay, person. Considerate, compassionate, okay? Expressing yourself freely as you feel grounded, okay? So it's a very comfortable emotional space to be in, the King of Cups. And that's your guide. That's your, that's definitely what you're going for. Okay, so let's see what they want you to pay attention to, Pisces. What is this? The Five of Materials. Okay. Trapping yourself and isolating yourself. Again, that's a dead giveaway of, that's despondency. That's closing the doors and keeping everything out, okay? Including love, happiness, joy. Okay, so you have Justice and the Hangman. Justice has been coming in all week. It is the card for the week. So in this case with the hangman, you need balance to hang. But sometimes you don't. You ever hung from one leg? I have. It's okay. I'd much rather hang from two. This is what's coming. They're saying, have you ever hung from one leg? Yes, I have. I have hung from one leg. I've done acrobatics. It's a lot of fun to be upside down. But it can get a little hard on the one leg that's upside down. The justice is about balance, the scales. What they're trying to tell me is that sometimes you feel that you're balanced. Even on one leg, you can feel like, oh, I can swing off of one leg and I'm fine. I can do it. It doesn't mean that it's balanced. It doesn't mean that you're swinging in the right direction, okay? It's much better to have that balance between the two. It's like they're showing me that there's a... let me see if I can get this right. The easiest way I can say it is that you're fooling yourself into thinking that all is well. You know? You're still swinging, you're still getting a fresh perspective upside down on one leg, but it's not really comfortable. And that's what they're bringing in, because you're in a situation where that's not what you want to be doing. So you're not comfortable. It's not the most comfortable swing you've ever had, okay, being upside down this way. If you look at this card, even they're showing me, it says, is she getting the knowledge of the eye? Maybe, but she's not really looking at it. She's looking in the other direction. Okay, so they're saying you got to rebalance yourself with this Justice card. You have to bring yourself back into the swing of things. Okay, you have to make yourself accountable as well to how you're reacting to things. Like I said, sometimes it's not as easy. We act more like the victim rather than the one who is abundant. And it's because we're in a situation where we're just fed up. We don't want to be there anymore. Okay? Just even for myself, Pisces, I was a problem solver most of my life in the jobs that I did. But I would get despondent because I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to solve their problems anymore. I had done too much of their problem solving. I didn't want to do that anymore. I wasn't interested. Okay? So just take a really close look. You have the 7 inspirations, which is under the deck, which is a 7 of wands, I do believe. And again, this is like defending. This is like persevering. And I feel that she's very tired. If you look at her, she looks like she's like... And again, if you look, she's holding on. She's got one leg in front of the other. And she's pushing at the walls. Again, it's that swinging of one leg that's coming through. They really want you to see the imbalance in the situation, Pisces. They want you to really put your attention to it. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to let you go with this one. I'm going to come back and do the extended later with Spirit. We're going to talk about this more in depth. And hopefully by the end of this reading, you're going to have a clearer view of where you want to go next. Okay? How you can fix this, Pisces, so that you can move forward. Alright, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Please make sure to like this video before you take off. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate all the support you give me every single day. Take care, Pisces.